Well, hey gang, how you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report. And it's not coming to you from La Paz this time, and I'll tell you about that in a minute, but it is going to cover all of the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing fleet for the period of the 19th of February to the 3rd of March 2025, and all of the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing fleet, which is back in La Paz, Baja, Mexico. Wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for spending time with us. And if you like what we do, what we've been doing, give us a thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, like I said, we are not in La Paz at the moment. As a matter of fact, just spent the last 3 days driving, I guess, about 1,600 miles from Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and we're finally here in Southern California. Well, actually, let me be perfectly honest with you. Jill did most of the driving. She's a great driver. Give her some iced tea and some sunflower seeds and she can drive forever. She does that so I can stay in the passenger seat of our car and I can continue working on the computer and everything I need to do. So she got us here, and we're now in Southern California because we are setting up the booth for the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show, which starts on Thursday and will go through Sunday. That's the 6th through the 9th of March at the Costa Mesa Fairgrounds in Orange County. It's a huge show. If you can make it, please come down. I've got folks and tribal members coming in from Arizona, Nevada, Northern California to see us. It's the largest show of its kind in the world, as a matter of fact. It takes up all of the exhibit space at the Orange County Fairgrounds, and they've got music, they've got great food, they've got hundreds of exhibitors, all kinds of boats. It's a great place for the family to come down, so if you can all make it, come on down. Jill and I are going to be in the booth for all 4 days from Thursday to Sunday. That's the Orange County Fairgrounds, the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show from the 6th through the 9th of March 2025, of course. But here we are. Look at this. We're already into March. What's going on in La Paz? Well, you know, it's starting to bubble up. It's not quite springtime yet, but it's not quite wintertime. We're in that transition time. I don't want to say winter's done, as you've heard me say so many times. From about November to April is off season in La Paz. The winds are blowing quite often. They're too strong to be out. Not many people on the water at all. As a matter of fact, right now, I'd say probably 4 to 5 days out of the week, the winds are really too strong to either be on the water or to be very comfortable. The windsurfers love it. Winds are blowing 10 to 20 knots out of the north, and it makes it too rough to be out there, but it's just tough fishing. But I'll tell you what, temperatures are getting better. It's getting warmer. We've got temperatures now in the low 80s at times, but dropping down at night to about the mid to high 50s. So quite a thermometer change there. So if you're coming down, please don't toss away that sweatshirt or that windbreaker yet. You're still going to need it at night. And if you're going fishing, better to have it in the mornings, and then you can take it off later on when the sun comes up. But water temperatures are getting a little better, and when the winds aren't blowing for those 2 or 3 days out of the week, the ocean is pretty flat. And what we're seeing is we're getting quite a stir on these yellowtail. Some nice big horse-sized yellowtail running 20 to 30 pounds, especially around the islands, the north and the south side of Cerralvo Island, the north side of Espiritu Santo Island, north of La Paz. And these are, like I say, some horse-sized yellowtail. They're eating the mackerel, they're eating live sardines, and they're eating jigs as well, either trolling such lures like a Rapala or a Rosuri, or yo-yo iron. If you know how to throw and play and work a yo-yo iron, these heavy irons are also working very, very well on these yellowtail. But I'll tell you what, probably only 30–40% of the fish are getting to the boat. We're losing a lot of fish. A lot of guys are breaking off. These fish hit hard and they want to go right back into the structure. So if you get on one of these, you want to pull hard and turn their head and get them coming to the boat. As well, I will tell you, I don't want to say we've got a tuna season going, but hey, look at this picture. This is about a 212-pound yellowfin tuna caught in wintertime, basically. We see some of these every now and then, but in the 30 years I've been in La Paz, I have seen maybe a handful of this size tuna, these yellowfin tuna of this size. We know they're there. We've had some hookups, but it's a tough feat to get a big tuna like this. I'll tell you, I talk to folks all the time and I say, listen, most of you can get about a 100-pound marlin, 120-pound marlin into the panga in about half an hour, 45 minutes if you don't really know what you're doing, or if you haven't hooked a marlin before. Most guys can get it in about 20 minutes if you've done billfish before. A comparable yellowfin tuna of that size, give yourself 3 to 4 hours. I've been on yellowfin tuna up to 6 hours. These are much more powerful fish. So to see a fish like this, this early in the season especially, is quite a feat. So I don't want to say there's a yellowfin season going on, but hey, look at what came up and ended up on the beach, this 200+ pound yellowfin tuna. As well, inshore, we still got the usual characters. There's pargo, there's cabria, there's snapper, there's sierra, lots of sierra in the bays, and great eating stuff. There's also some cabria, there's bonita, there's jack crevalle, a nice variety of stuff inshore. So if you can get out, especially in one of those windows when the winds are not blowing so strong, there's still some nice fishing to be had. And I think it's just going to get better. As I said, we're not quite out of winter yet, but things are getting better, waters are getting warmer, we're getting more calm days, and temperatures are getting higher. So I think we've got some good things to look forward to. In the meantime, like I said, we're going to be here all week in Orange County at the Costa Mesa Fairgrounds for the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show from Thursday through Sunday, the 6th through the 9th of March. Hope to have you down. Hope to hear from you. Come on by the booth, say hi, and let's talk about getting you down to La Paz this year in 2025 to do some great fishing. Anyway, I'm Jonathan for the Mexican Minute. You take care of each other. Thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you again real soon here on the Mexican Minute.